Hey everyone, welcome to my daughter who's not sleeping. But I just wanted to jump on and do a little intro, a little video about this. We've we've been spending a lot of money on our groceries, and I know everyone has, but I can't seem to keep it below $500 a week. If you're watching this from the UK, $500 a week is half. British pound is half, so that 250, yeah, 250 pounds a week. It's absolutely ridiculous. And it's only the four of us, and I've been trying to do a few different things. Like, I go to like 4 or 5 different shops anyway. We bulk buy our meat, all these things, and I'm still spending so much. Like, I'll go in and Brandon wants some beers, and I'm like, oh, I'll just run into the grocery shop before I go to the bottle shop, and I will grab some snacks, and I'll grab this and I'll grab that, and then before I know it, I've walked out anywhere between $60 and $100 worth of stuff that I really didn't need, because I already done a big shop earlier this week, and it's so stupid. And it's actually been winding me up so much. So this week I decided to change it up, and I took cash out. I pulled out cash, and I've stuck to my $300 budget. So far, Friday? 1, 2. We're 2 days in. Since 3 days. I done Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're 2 days in from when I done my big shop. And I spent under $300. I had $13 spare. And I'm so proud of myself. And like, our fruit and veg, we spent $151 on our fruit and veg. So that's like half of our budget. But I managed to, I hope this is tears. I have a little bear that they gave me when I was in hospital, when we lost our second born, and she always looks at it. Oh, we got the reindeers that Uncle Marcus made. Yeah, and I'm actually really proud. I've not been to the shops since, and I refuse to go to the shops again until Wednesday when I do my food shop. So I just wanted to share with you my budgeting tips. Not even my budgeting tips, my budgeting journey. This is the first time I'm really cracking down. Like, I have tried everything from like meal planning to shopping online to X, Y, and Z, and I find like meal planning, I find really stressful. I feel like it's another thing I have to sit down and work out. And then I try and do like, I'm not going to use the whole tub of cream in this one meal, so I will use trying to figure out the ingredients that will then go into another meal. And if I'm honest, then by the time it comes to cook that food, I don't even want it. So that's why I don't meal plan. We do stock our freezer with meat. We bulk buy our meat. Like, so we'll buy like a whole lamb, a couple of kilos of Scotch fillet or eye fillet, and then I just have to buy chicken mince or chicken and mincemeat, because I've never been able to get that on a good deal bulk bought yet. So I just thought, I'm starting this journey from complete scratch. Like, I've been trying a few different avenues, but this is the way that I'm gonna do it. Because even though, like, I don't think I spend unnecessarily, I don't think I do, but obviously I'm doing something wrong, because my food bill is through the bloody roof. It's ridiculous. So, and like, when we have a card, we just tap, we all know this, and we go, oh god, I have money left. Like, I've spent $400, I've spent over $100 in each shop, and then I'm like, oh, that food bill for the week is now $500, and I'm probably going to pop into the shops to add to it. So it's a little bit annoying. And we don't have, here in Australia, we don't have the scan as you go. Like, I know in the UK you can scan as you go, and you can see the price of your food or your bill. And I lie. There's one Woolworths near me that does that. So here we have 2 big supermarket Not even a supermarket, it's just a grocery shop. Just groceries and household essentials. So, there's one Woolworths near me, but it's just like, it's the other way compared to where all my other ones are. So I don't go there. I tried online, but if I'm honest, I like to go, I am a bit old school, and I do like to go in the shops because you don't get the specials. Like, you know, we have our meat freezer, and sometimes I'll go in and there'll be like a whole chicken on sale for like $6, which is like £3, and I'm like, oh, I'll get that, I'll chuck it in the freezer, because normally they're like $12. And you don't see these specials when you shop online, so that's why I do like to go in store. But yeah, I just thought I would show you what I bought this week with my groceries, the meals that I've made, because I'm also trying to reduce my food waste. We don't have much food waste, but we still have a bit of food waste of like leftovers and stuff, and I'm trying to not, we're gonna have like 1% food waste. No, I'm just trying to make our money go further with the food that we have without compromising a nice sized good meal, because we do, like, we love, we're big eaters, all right, we're big eaters. I have a big appetite. I tend to not eat all day, and then I'll have all 3 meals for dinner, basically, which I do not recommend. It is bad, and that is a habit I need to change, but that is for another month. But yeah, I just thought I would share with you, for anyone who is wanting to like try and save money, try and, I don't know, like, let's do this together. I'm really trying, and like I said, I pulled the cash out, and it made me realize I pulled the cash out and I left my bank card at home. Went to the so what I done was I went to the bank, I pulled out the cash, and then I went home and I left my bank card here, so I knew that I could not overspend. And so I'm going back old school, all right? Me and Brandon always said that we're an old school kind of couple in our morals and our parenting ways and X, Y, and Z. So we've taken our shopping into our old school life. And I actually think it works the best. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I felt like I was a much stricter, and it also taught Paulie as well. One sec. What's the matter? Oh. You know, it's also like teaching the kids that they can't have everything. You know, like, normally we'll do a shop and the kids are so good because we go to so many different shops. It's normally like a 3-4 hour sort of thing. They do get lunch. I do treat them to like a special lunch, and they get snacks as well as we go through. But so there was this one time, and I knew I didn't have much money left. I knew I only had $100. No, I knew I only had $70 or something. Oh, I knew I was low on money going into the final shop, and we got some strawberries because we make our homemade ice cream and milkshakes out of fresh stuff. So, and the kids here like frozen fruit. No, my kids here love frozen fruit because it's so hot, and I don't mind. It's actually a lot cheaper than buying fresh fruit, if I'm honest. So and we were out, and then we were there, and Paulie was like, "Mummy, I want a milkshake. Can me and Ivy get a milkshake?" And I said, "Oh yeah, you can." I can't really afford it, darling. Like, we don't have much money left. And he was like, "Oh please, Mummy, please, please, please." And I was like, "Okay, we can have the milkshake, but I have to put your strawberries back. And with your strawberries, that means we can't have strawberry ice cream this week, and I can't make you any strawberry milkshakes. So do you want strawberries milkshake made at home with ice cream and frozen strawberries to eat, or do you want your milkshake now?" And he went, "Oh, I'll wait till we get home, Mummy. I've got my water in the pram." And I was so proud of him and myself, and I was like, I've just home economics, or whatever you want to call that sort of learning. But it's just a realization that we can't have it all, but we can have it all in other ways, if that makes sense. So yeah, I just thought I would do a video in what I'm doing in terms of reducing. And like I said, I've literally reduced. If I stick to my budget, I've got $12 or $13 left. If I stick to my budget, I would have cut my food bill almost in half for this past week, and I'm gonna say for the first go that's pretty bloody amazing. So I don't know if I'm gonna stick to it because they got chicken. So where we buy our fruit and veg, they also have meat there as well, and on the weekends and one day during the week they have specials. You never know what specials they are. Normally they're like your lamb and your beef and your brisket, but this week, Wednesday, they had chicken thighs, which were $10 a kilo. So I got 2 kilos. Normally here chicken thighs are around $15 to $17 a kilo. So when they're like $10, I'm like, yes, perfect, great, a lot cheaper. But I know they've got chicken breast on special for $7 a kilo. I'm gonna have to go buy some because once again, chicken breast here is like double that a kilo. So I'm probably gonna go slightly over, but it benefits in the long run, I think, because I'll be buying like 2 kilos of chicken or a couple of kilos of chicken, and then I can, yeah. So we'll see. Maybe I'll buy 2 kilos with the $13 that I have left. I don't know, I'll speak to Brandon about it. Anyway, if I still would have cut my food bill in half, or a very good chunk off, do you know what I mean? So I just thought I would share with you the yuck. I thought I'd just share this journey with you in case anyone else is trying to cut their food bills, because I know how expensive it is. It's like we step outside and we've just spent like half our wage. So come along with us. I am no expert in any means. I am just simply a mum. I'm not even a housewife. I'm a house fiance trying to save us money. And yeah, tell you what, if you want some help and you're in the same position as us, let's see. I'm going to give you the challenge of pulling out the cash and leaving your bank card at home. And I want to see, leave me a comment. If you do it, leave me a comment and tell me how much you saved. I'm so excited. Here is, I don't know how to end this, but here is what we brought, and I'll see you next week for another what we bought this week. So have a good week. I'm sure I'll see you before then, and stay happy. Bye. All right, so minus the glass of water, this is everything we got. So Grandma Brothers had their chicken thighs on special, which is why we've got chicken thighs, not chicken breasts this week, and they were only $10 a kilo. So I got, there's 2 kilos, and like these sweet potatoes are $5 for 1.3 kilos. So it is worth it going to other stores. This was $5 a bag. So yeah, we got some noodles, some eggs, some garlic. These were like $3 for this whole thing. Bag of potatoes, 2 kilos of apples, 2 kilos of nectarines. I'm trying to mix up our fruit and veg. So we've got these floret trays. I think this is called collini. So it's like cauliflower but broccolini. So interesting to try. Mushrooms, spring onions, tomatoes, carrots, rockmelon I think it is. Some spinach, some bok choy, some normal broccolini, onions, bananas, shallots. So this was all half of my budget, which isn't too bad. Like half my budget spent on fruit and veg. But like again, like I say, next week I'm not going to need to buy tomatoes, carrots, maybe spinach. But I won't need to buy potatoes or beans or anything, or onions. So it kind of works out buying in bulk for this week. Next week I can stock up on other things. And then from Coles, we literally got a block of cheese, some beef mince. This isn't the best beef mince, but for my price, like Grandma Brothers had a premium one, or their mincemeat, but that was $15 a kilo, whereas I got this whole thing for $18. So as much as I want the better stuff, it didn't fit in my budget. So we got that mince, and we got pork mince, and Porty really wanted some Baby Bells. He was starving, so I let him get some Baby Bells. They were only, I think they were $5 for 5, which is a rip-off, but whatever. We've got some rolled oats to make some snacks frozen pineapple, frozen strawberries. They like to chew, like where it's so hot here, my kids like to eat frozen fruit, but also for ice cream. Some vanilla extract for our like goodies that we make, loaf of bread, some energy drinks for Brandon in the morning, lamb mince, some nappies, two coconut milks, 2 coconut creams, some pads, milk, maple syrup, and some Coke. And that is basically what just shy of $300 looks like. So